When some people think about where I came from, they picture a bog of noisome evil birthing me from its goo, or perhaps a midnight ritual spawning me from the depths of a hellish universe. The truth is infinitely more mundane. The only noticeable difference I had from anyone else's childhood was an undiagnosed condition. Clinical depression is kind of a pain in the arse. Unreasonable and unjustifiable sadness flows like a river. It'd be funny in its ridiculousness if it wasn't so disruptive. But I learned to control it. In learning to control my emotions, I learned a valuable lesson.
Here, put this lobster down your pants.
Okay.
Emotions get in the way. They're just, more often than not, horrible. Of course, being human, regardless of what you've been told, I have predispositions. And one of the most predominant in my life is, you guessed it, horror. Which brings us to the beginning of my journey as the Boogeyman. Hunting down horror films, I came across one called The Possession of Michael King. The movie is about a man who tries to debunk the supernatural by summoning a demon. His logic is when it does not appear, it debunks summoning spirits. However, he gets all demon-possessed. I thought to myself, what if someone were brave enough to actually do that experiment? Of course, it would be uneventful. Since, demons and spirits and Santa Claus and reasonable politicians don't actually exist, they're all just tall tales. And that is my goal, to examine things people are too afraid to look into, to show how fear needlessly limits our ability to discover. I plan on going to some darker territory in the future, but where people cause suffering by being too afraid or too damn lazy to examine things for themselves, I'll do it. As always, if you like what you see, if you want to see more, like, subscribe, comment on this message. Let me know what types of things scare you, what types of things you'd like me to examine that you think are overly superstitious. Pretty much anything spooky, I'm down for it. Ghostbusters.